Hello CNC router users. Now we will see how we can create a pen and paper tray that we use to keep on our table. So how we can design it as you show in the picture, the same kind of similar kind of tray, how we can manufacture. Here I am using a 3D method. Earlier I have done with the 2D drawing only. So we have the basic drawing which is we used for the earlier demo. Now we will see how we can make with the 3D command. So let us see. This is the tray the size of the tray I have already explained is 150 by 175, and we have to make some pocket where we can keep the letter pad, notepad, and also the pencil or pen. For that we have to take a small pocket, deep pocket. Here 5 mm deep and here 2.5 mm. This is our requirement. So in earlier video I have explained how we can do this with 2D lines only, and now we will explain this how we can do with 3D commands. Okay, so for that we have to create this as a 3D model. So let us take this outer line of the tray, and we will go to shape editor, and we give you a height of something around 5 mm. Okay, then apply. So this will be the height of the tray. Okay, I'll just reduce this a little bit, and then inside pocket, how much we want. Actually we want only 5 mm, so that also we will create as a pocket. For that we can go the same command here. Instead of adding, we will so we will do the subtract. Okay, apply. So let us see 3D whether we have used the correct command or not, because in earlier command we have used subtract. So first one we used to subtract, that's why here subtract, and again subtract means more deeper it has gone, so we have to correct it. So what we will do is that we will come out of this command and just we will do one reset the relief. Okay, so that we will do it again. So no relief is available now, so we will be more careful. After selecting this outer line, we have go to the plane, and 5 mm here we have to add the material. Okay, and apply it. 5 mm it has come. Now for this, what we have to do, we have to do the same command only. We want to give 5 mm depth here, so we will subtract here. We want to remove the material from here, so we have done this. But at this point we have to this place we have to make only depth is 2.5 only. We don't want to give more depth for that, so we will give 2.5, and again subtract is available, then apply it. So we will get, so when we go to the 3D man, it will look like this. Okay, so what we expected, same way it has been formed. So now we will see this is the tray. Okay, I have given for the machining only. The material can be more like 10 mm or something like that. So you will see this one covered, only 5 mm deep will be there. So I took up to the depth of 5 mm depth I have taken. So it is shown as open, but it's not open when we do a material more thickness than 5 mm. Okay, so there will be some material will be left out here. So just for the machining purpose only I have created this model. Okay, now one more thing we want to do is that we want to have a small opening here and here, so that we can when we try to take out the notepad, so it will not it will be easy for us. Okay, for that we want to give a small passage type with a height like that. So what this is only for 5 mm is there, so we will give a passage of 2.5 mm. Okay, for that what we have to do is that we have to create a straight line to use a command. Okay, and another one is what we have to do, so same so we have to create a cross section. So what kind of cross section we will create here, let us see. So this is I will go for a rectangle type, of that will be easy for us. So this is the kind of passage, this much passage I want to give here. So this is some length. Okay, let it be length some 40 or 45, no problem. And height I want to make only 2.5 only. I want to give height of 2.5 only. So then create here. Okay, so here what I have to do is that I want to create a fillet type. Okay, the fillet should be like from the top. What kind of fillet I have to create? I have to create a fillet in the from the top side, like this fillet I want to create. Okay, I will want to create. So what I will do is that I will do a normal fillet of 2 is too much, so I will give 1 mm or 1.5. 1 mm will give. Okay, so here the fillet. Okay, this one and this one and this. Okay, so what I will do is that okay, this finished. What I will do is that I will just node editing. I will go and I will just remove the remove the top portion I want to remove. Okay, or removed it. Now what I have to do is that I want this one, actually one line from the top or from this point. Okay, this point straight. I want a height of some okay, here how much is let us see relative. I will take this dy. Okay, minus 2.5. I will take minus 2.5, create. Okay, like that. Here also I will create one line from here down. I want minus 2.5. Okay, so I just want to create one profile that will suit to the. Now what I am going to do is that I am going to the node editing and removing this portion, and here also I am just going to remove this portion from. Then what I have to do is that I have to join this point and this line and this line I have to join, seeing these endpoints, just meeting these endpoints. Again I am just so this is the profile. So I want this profile to give a this type of effect here. That's why I have created this. Now let us see how it's going to work in 3D. So this is, I'm going to again the extrude command. I'm using this as the gate rail and using this center, it's as a center line. Then this I am taking as the start profile. So here what I have to do, I have is that merge law. Okay, I'm doing merge law. So what will happen in 3D merge law if I am giving apply? 1 minute, just go on here, this one, this one. I am applying selected, and this is add means merge law, apply, nothing coming. Okay, this I have to take. No, okay, this is select, and then this one I am taken select. Okay, then I have to give the merge apply. Now it's up because so now you can see. So now you can see here, no, this kind of cut. So I want to create this kind of cut. This is now it's I have given 2.5 size cut. So this cut is good, and we can easily remove the material. No, see, it's 2.5, so that we can easily take out the notepad from there through this gap. So for that only we have created this. So same way we can do this here also. Here even we can give a simple straight slot also. We need not to give like a curvature in the bottom. We can even just give a single straight line, thus like a pocket, no, that's one. And then create. Here what we will do is that we will go to we will go to shape editor, and we will just give a depth of 2.5. okay, then we will ask, we will not remove it, we will not subtract it, we will merge low, so we will get that slot. Now you can see it in 3D experiencing. Okay, this is the gap has been created. So here gap, and one more gap here, it's not there. Why? Because we need not apply it, I think. Okay, once again we will go here, we will go to this command. This is extrude command, select, and we have to use both center. This command, select it as a profile, then merge high. Okay, then apply. So now it will be there. Okay, this is a gap here, and this is a gap. What is happening here? Also I didn't apply it. Here also again I am just showing this same again. Sorry, because I forgot to give this apply command, merge law, apply. Okay, so that it removed from. So now you have both. So now the 3D model is ready. Now the 3D model is ready. Now you can go to 3D toolpath. So when we go here, then 3D toolpath you can see from here. And okay, this is the earlier setting we had given. So 10 mm material I am giving, and everything is okay. Okay, so here whole relief I can just machine, or if I want I can just machine from this much only, or I can machine this area only, this outer line this much only I can machine first, then I can cut out this full area. Okay, that way also we can do. So let us see, or better I think we can give an offset and work out. So at a one pass itself this thing will be machined machining will be over. So whatever the tool size, what we are giving, some suppose we are giving 3 mm, then you can give some 5 mm gap, so that material will go inside this gap and machine it, and the full thing will be done in a one step itself. So we need not to worry. So what we can do here is you can go to 3D toolpath and select vector. In this, inside this vector only the machining will happen. Then you can select the finishing tool that I am selecting ball nose 3 mm. Okay, select it, and then as usual we can this 10 mm material, everything is there. You can use this as 3D toolpath, and then calculate. Okay, next so this calculate happened here. Okay, so toggle visibility, it's in 3D, how it's the full area is been machined. So when we go and see here simulation, okay, all simulation, if you see is that the full, okay, full tray has been machined like so. Okay, then you can cut it and remove. If you want separately, you can give a cut command and can remove it. So let us see, if you want you can do that also. For that we will go to the 2D toolpath, 2D line. We want to take this line actually. So this line is already because while doing offset we have removed actually. So I'll just create it again once again. So this is 150 and 175 was that line. Okay. So if you had been little bit careful while making offset, you would have kept that there itself. Okay, so you can make to the center. So this can be the outer line for cutting to the toolpath. Then we have to cut from the outside, and 10 mm material we have to remove. So we can do that. Then all parameters as you use for cutting, you can just give the cut outer and then calculate. Okay, no tool selected. Okay, you have to cut select the tool also. Even if you want to color 4 mm end mill, you can. Okay, then you can go for calc. So once you have done this, you can close this, and if you want to put for simulation, you can go for simulation. So you can see that full material has been from the tray outside has been cut. So in simulation you can just remove the unwanted material, delete unwanted material. You just click this, so you can see the tray will be looking like this. Okay, so this is the way that we can do in 3D. So once you see that this is okay, then you can go to the toolpath. Then you can save the toolpath in whatever folder you want, whatever the name you want. You can save it and you can use for the machine. So this is the way that you can do in using a 3D model. Okay, so whatever the way best suit to you, you can follow that. So thank you very much. Keep learning. Join my channel to learn much more. Thank you.